The monk mode. It is essentially the concept of detaching yourself from all outside distractions that do not lead you closer to your goals. When Mark Zuckerberg was building Facebook, he told every single employee that was working with him that if any part of their job that they were doing at the moment did not lead them closer to their main goal, that they should quit and do something else. And their main goal was to drive new users or signups to Facebook. So their goal was very well defined, which was again driving signups to Facebook. And in my opinion, before you get into this monk mode thing about going to the gym, isolate yourself, do all these little things, it's very important that you clearly define your goals beforehand. Otherwise, you'll be doing monk mode, but it'll be essentially a waste of time and you won't reach your goals, because if your goals weren't defined previously, you won't know where you're running towards and you'll essentially be running blind into every single direction. So you need to define a goal, you need to define a vision before you move and start doing this monk mode. Now, after your goal and vision are clearly defined, it is time to focus. It is time to eliminate every single distraction that again does not lead you closer to your goals. And I don't mean just social media, which for most of us will be the main distraction. I mean every single distraction that does not lead you closer to your goals. And so let me tell you exactly what you should do if you do not want to achieve your goals. First, you should have your phone right beside you when you're working. It should be on your right side, facing up, with sound on, so you can receive every single notification and so it can distract you from work every single time it bleeps. Funny enough, someone just called me in the middle of this recording, so I had to stop it. So yeah, this is ironic, but let's continue on. The second thing is to not have clear goals. So have no idea where you're running towards, be blind, don't have any goals, and just run into every single direction. The third one is don't have your days or weeks planned out. Go to bed without knowing what you're gonna do the next day or next week. Have no idea what your tasks are and just think about them when you sit down to get to work. The fourth one is just focus on things that don't drive you closer to your goal. Be all over the place. Do every single thing that does not drive you closer to your goal, so you will never reach it. And finally, be surrounded by people that don't push you to be better. Surround yourself with people that don't make you grow as an individual. And these, in my opinion and personally, are all the things that you should do and that I should do if I don't want to achieve my goals. Also, in my opinion, you have to be overly obsessed with what you're doing. Otherwise, you won't be successful, because the world is very competitive, and if you're not working hard enough, there's someone out there that's going to outwork you, that's going to reach your goals faster, because your idea is most likely not unique and someone can simply outwork you and convert that idea that you have into reality way faster. Something else I realized is that things take time, and there's no such thing as overnight success. The people you see on the internet flexing and the ones you think that are overnight successes, they're not. Because again, there's no such thing as overnight success. People work very, very hard, and of course, nobody notices them when they're working hard. They only notice them when they succeed. Because nobody cares about your story if you're not successful, right? They only care about people and their backstories when they reach a certain level of success, which to some extent makes sense. But just know that when you're browsing Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, any social media, don't be discouraged. Firstly, because most of the things you see are fake, and secondly, because the people that you see out there that are really successful took their time, right? Took their time to build a business, to build themselves as individuals to reach where they're at right now. And this is something that I personally sometimes struggle with Twitter, because everyone on Twitter seems to be extremely rich when in reality either they're not, or if they are, they took their time to reach there. And when you're browsing social media, you can get caught up in this hamster wheel, and you can get really discouraged in what you're doing. So that's it. Those are my thoughts into the monk mode. I really don't think that you should do it if you don't have a clear vision and a clear goal, because if you're not clear about what you want, in my opinion, the monk mode won't do much for you. And yeah, that's it. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more of these types of videos. And yeah, I'll see you next week with another one. Cheers.